How to beat a narcissist who hurts you. Have you ever felt like you were fighting a battle where the rules kept changing? Where every move you made was twisted, misunderstood, or used against you? If you've been hurt by a narcissist, whether it was a partner, family member, friend, or coworker, then you know exactly what that feels like. They gaslight, they manipulate, they confuse and control. And when you finally try to stand up for yourself, they make it feel like you're the one who's losing. But here's the truth. You don't have to lose. In fact, there is a way to beat a narcissist, not through revenge, not through confrontation, but through clarity, detachment, and emotional power. Today we're going to reveal how to beat a narcissist who hurts you, based on real psychological insights. This isn't about hurting them back. This isn't about playing their game. This is about reclaiming your peace. So if you've ever wondered how someone can truly walk away from a narcissist and stay away, this video will show you exactly how to do it. Because beating a narcissist doesn't mean winning a war. It means walking away from one. Let's begin by understanding something crucial. Narcissists don't play fair. Their emotional tools are built around manipulation, control, and confusion. They use guilt. They rewrite history. They twist reality until you start doubting yourself. But the most important thing to remember is this. Narcissists don't win because they're strong. They win because you give them energy. And once you stop doing that, once you stop reacting, stop engaging, stop giving them your emotional fuel, they begin to lose. Here are 20 powerful ways to beat a narcissist who hurts you, all rooted in psychological behavior and expert insight. 1. Stop reacting, and that takes away their power. One of the narcissist's favorite weapons is your reaction. They provoke arguments, create chaos, and stir up confusion just to see how you respond. Why? Because as long as you react even with sadness, anger, or frustration, they still have control over your emotions. Beating them starts the moment you stop giving them that control. Stop arguing. Stop explaining. Stop defending yourself. Instead, become silent. Become calm. Become untouchable. That silence is your strength. 2. Set boundaries and enforce them without apology. Boundaries are not suggestions. They are lines you draw and protect around your peace. Most people set boundaries with a narcissist and expect them to be respected. But narcissists don't respect boundaries, they test them. So don't ask, don't explain, don't negotiate, just enforce. No more contact. No more tolerance for disrespect. No more bending to their emotional demands. Because once you stop letting them cross into your space, you take back control. 3. Refuse to chase closure, because it's not theirs to give. Most people who leave a narcissistic relationship spend time chasing closure, asking questions like, why did they do this? Did I do something wrong? Will they come back? But here's the secret. Closure doesn't come from the narcissist. It comes from you, from accepting what happened, from releasing the need for explanations, from choosing peace over drama. Beating a narcissist means refusing to chase answers from someone who never tells the truth. Because the second you stop looking back, you start moving forward. 4. Go no contact and stay gone. The most effective way to beat a narcissist is to disappear. Not dramatically, not angrily, just gone. No texts, no calls, no social media presence. Because narcissists thrive on attention, any kind of attention, even negative attention, fuels them. But when you go no contact and stay gone, you strip them of their oxygen. You remove their stage. You erase their audience. You stop feeding their ego. And without that fuel, they begin to unravel. 5. Refuse to be their mirror, and that destroys their ego. Narcissists rely heavily on reflection. People who validate their image, inflate their ego, and reflect admiration back at them. Empaths often fall into this role, unintentionally absorbing the narcissist's energy, reflecting their emotions, and trying to understand them. But beating a narcissist means stopping that reflection, refusing to mirror their chaos, refusing to absorb their lies, refusing to reinforce their false sense of self-worth. Once you stop being their mirror, they lose their ability to see themselves clearly, and that uncertainty weakens them. 6. Don't feed their drama, and that takes away their fuel. Drama is the lifeblood of a narcissist. The more emotional energy they extract from you, whether it's pain, anger, or confusion, the more power they feel. But the moment you stop giving them that fuel, they start running on empty. Don't engage in arguments. Don't respond to provocations. Don't let their words pull you back into the cycle. Because when you refuse to feed their drama, you destroy their motivation. 7. Walk away and never look back. Walking away is not weakness, it's victory. But many people make the mistake of walking away while still looking back emotionally, mentally, or even physically. They check social media. They wonder what the narcissist is doing. They imagine different endings. Beating a narcissist means not just leaving, but staying gone. No messages, no explanations, no lingering attachments. Because the second you stop looking back, you prove that they never had power over you in the first place. 8. Don't let them rewrite history. Silence is your weapon. Narcissists rewrite history constantly. They tell themselves stories that paint them as victims, heroes, or misunderstood geniuses, whatever serves their ego best. But you were part of their story. You witnessed moments they can't erase. You saw behind the mask. So how do you beat them at rewriting history? By saying nothing. Because silence denies them the opportunity to shape the narrative. Silence refuses them the chance to blame you. Silence makes it impossible for them to pretend you were replaceable. And that drives them mad. Need to win? Heal, and that becomes your final victory. The most painful thing a narcissist can face is watching you heal without them. While they continue circling the same patterns, repeating the same destructive behaviors, you are rebuilding your life. You are becoming stronger. You are finding peace. This contrast is unbearable for them, because it proves that you didn't need them to be happy, that you were better off without them, that your healing wasn't tied to their presence. And that kind of independence strips them of their final weapon, the idea that you were broken by them. 10. Don't argue, detach instead. Arguing with a narcissist is like trying to reason with a storm. They don't fight fair. They don't seek resolution. They only want to dominate. So don't argue. Detach. Don't justify. Don't defend. Don't explain. Because once you stop engaging, once you stop giving them your emotional space, they lose the ability to control you. And that's the moment you win. 11. Don't try to fix them because they're not broken, they're manipulative. Many people believe that if they could just show the narcissist love, understanding, or compassion, they could change them. But narcissists aren't broken hearts waiting to be healed. They're manipulators trained to keep you trapped. Beating a narcissist means recognizing that they won't change, that they won't grow, that they won't admit fault, and instead of wasting your energy trying to fix them, you invest it in fixing yourself. And that's where true power begins. 12. Don't beg for attention because you deserve respect. Narcissists thrive on emotional dependency. They want you to beg. They want you to plead. They want you to prove that you still care. But the strongest form of resistance is indifference. Don't reach out. Don't ask why they left. Don't offer yourself again. Because once you stop begging for their attention and start demanding your own respect, you shift the balance of power. And that terrifies them. 13. Don't fall for their guilt trips because that's how they pull you back in. Guilt is one of the narcissist's most powerful tools. They'll make you feel responsible for their pain. They'll twist your empathy into a weapon. They'll act like they were the ones who got hurt. But beating a narcissist means recognizing guilt for what it is: a trap, an illusion, a way to pull you back into their world. So don't fall for it. You are not the reason they are broken. You are not the cause of their pain. You are not responsible for their healing. And the moment you accept that, you break free. 14. Don't give them emotional energy, because that's what keeps them alive. Narcissists live off emotional fuel, whether it's praise, conflict, or even your suffering. They need reactions. They need validation. They need chaos. But when you stop giving them your energy, your time, your emotional space, your attention, you starve them of what keeps them emotionally alive. And that's the most damaging blow you can give. Because narcissists can survive without love. They can survive without friendship. But they cannot survive without attention. And once you deny them that, you beat them silently, permanently, and completely. 15. Don't compare yourself to their lies, because truth is your greatest ally. Narcissists lie constantly about you, about themselves, about the past. They tell others you were unstable. They tell themselves you were replaceable. They tell the world you were the problem. But here's what they can't escape: the truth. And the truth is, you saw through them. You walked away. You chose peace. And that truth becomes your greatest ally. Because once you stop believing their version of reality and return to your own truth, you break their hold on your mind. Theobert Time. Don't give them the satisfying reaction they want. Narcissists hate one thing more than anything else: losing control of your emotions. They want to see you cry. They want to watch you suffer. They want proof that they still affect you. But beating them means denying them that satisfaction. Don't give them your tears. Don't give them your rage. Don't give them your pain. Give them silence. Give them peace. Give them the knowledge that you're free. And that's what breaks them. 17. Don't play their game because you can't win when you follow their rules. Narcissists always play by their own rules, which means you can never win. They change the terms mid-game. They twist the conversation. They rewrite the past. And if you try to play along, you end up exhausted, confused, and drained. Beating a narcissist means refusing to play their game at all. Don't debate. Don't defend. Don't explain. Just walk away. Because the second you stop playing, you stop losing. 18. Don't believe their stories about you, because that's how they control you. Narcissists rewrite reality to suit their needs. They say you were too much. They say you were unstable. They say you were the one who caused the damage. But none of it is true. You weren't the problem. You were simply the person who gave them too much energy until you stopped. Beating a narcissist means seeing the truth clearly and holding on to it fiercely. You were not the issue. You were the victim. And now, you're the survivor. And that clarity is your armor. 19. Don't let them confuse you, because confusion is their last weapon. Confusion is the narcissist's final tool. They mix truths with lies. They flip conversations upside down. They make you doubt your memories, your feelings, your worth. But beating them means recognizing confusion for what it is: a tactic. They don't want honesty. They don't want peace. They want control. So don't get lost in their games. Don't question your reality. Don't waste time trying to understand their lies. Instead, trust your instincts. Trust your memories. Trust your truth, because clarity beats confusion every single time. 20. Don't let them define your worth, because only you get to do that. Narcissists try to define your value, especially after you leave. They tell themselves you were nothing. They tell others you were unstable. They write you out of their story like you never mattered. But beating a narcissist means realizing one thing: their opinion does not define your worth. Only you do. And once you start defining your own value through growth, healing, and self-love, you strip the narcissist of their last attempt to control you. Because the second you choose yourself, you beat them. Forever. So here's the truth. Beating a narcissist has nothing to do with revenge, confrontation, or proving them wrong. It has everything to do with walking away and staying away. It's about setting boundaries and enforcing them. It's about refusing to react and choosing peace. And it's about reclaiming your power, not through anger, but through awareness. Because the moment you stop giving them your energy, your attention, your time, your emotional space, you change everything. You stop feeding their ego. You stop absorbing their chaos. You stop validating their lies. And in doing so, you quietly, calmly, and permanently dismantle their world. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, healing isn't about forgetting the past. It's about refusing to let it define your future. Stay strong, stay wise, and most importantly, stay free.